What?
What? Dookie right there? The fuck is that?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think that's fungus from one of these trees. I saw that and I just did not touch it.
All right.
Orientation is locked. Rotate the device back. So I guess we're doing it this way then.
No, let's do it the long way. Like that.
Alright.
There you go. Reset.
Let me see. Saying orientation is locked, and I can't really. I don't know if you got like set up to where I can't go. I can barely see that. Oh shoot, where are we off?
He did it again. That motherfucker, man. I told him I don't want to be in those fucking groups.
Yeah. We gotta go this way.
So you gotta kick these out a little bit more then. Substitute.
There we go.
All right.
We need to just...
Then if it falls a little bit forward, you gotta kick this leg back. You gotta really extend it. Remember, you control it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Control it by
That's
that.
2 down.
Oh, hold on.
Gotta love this.
There we go. The stuff that people do not see.
That's flipping it towards us. No. I don't know. I guess we just do that way. Let's see.
Don't worry about that.
Technically, it's stuff people do see because they're on here right now.
Is it live? It's not live now, right?
It is. People are it is. People see it.
Dude, let's stop talking now. Let's rotate it the right way. Fuck it. We just go with everything.
Not the person's house. They would be like, what the heck?
There you go.
All right. What else is... This one looks crazy. This one looks like we're like in like a horror movie or something. All right, I'm on. Go live in 3, 2, 1. Yep.
What's good, y'all? Chef Prime here, late at night. All right, tonight, we are going to be talking about MREs, meals ready to eat. And of course, you know, I had to bring the MREs with me right here. I got all 3 packs. And let's just get into some fun fact here before we get started. So obviously, you know, meals ready to eat were introduced to the military as a whole back in 1975 through the Department of Defense. That's when the Department of Defense cleared it. There was a group of scientists that made these different type of meals very, very nutritious. And it's for people that, you know, soldiers that go out into the field, work hard, long nights, kicking doors, high profile stuff. They needed a small, compact meal that they could bring with them on the field that would give them the substance that they actually need to stay in the fight prolonged times without fail. So 55% of what you see in here is actually carbs. And then they split up the other 35% as
Like
fat,
flags.
and then they had the other 15% as, you know, the sugar, the energy and whatnot, right? So that's the makeup of it. So each pack that you see here that I'm going to show you as I make these for you has roughly about 1,200 carbs as a whole. Now, nutritionally speaking, you're supposed to only have at least 2,000 carbs intake a day. This is 1,200 carbs intake.
Beats
All right.
by Dr. Phil says, does your middle patch glow in the dark?
The meal pack.
No,
So there's
middle patch.
my middle patch. No. So I do have a light right here because I'm about to set myself a little bit further down. So just so you can see my face, this is why I have it, so it could point towards my face. But none of these patches have any reflective material or glow in the dark. So these meals are very interesting because I know as a civilian, you probably heard horror stories about these meals. A lot of soldiers, sailors, airmen,
There we go.
a lot of the military service members
Welcome, everyone.
always complain that these meals taste disgusting. And I beg to differ. A lot of these meals, like this one here, is beef patty,
Thank you for the likes.
grilled jalapeno, and pepper jack. A lot of these meals have almost a gourmet style taste to it. So imagine you're deployed, you're in a combat zone, you're part of a direct action team. Look at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
You're part of a direct action team, and you are out all night. You're running raids. You're kicking in doors. Direct combat action. Few hours in the combat hot zone, you're going to need to refuel, and this is where it comes in handy. This one that I have in my hand is chicken stir fry. I got pizza slice, pepperoni. So let's go into the pepperoni slice one. So these packs are very easy to open. They got these little ridge lines on both sides. And to open it, you don't open it from the middle, you open it from the top. Easy split open. Easy open right here, as you can see. This stuff is made for the field. Just open it like such. But you don't want to slaughter the package. This package is going to come in handy, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So in here, you got the pepperoni pizza. And you can see what the pack includes if you read the rest of the package, but I'm going to show you. Apple pieces, and it shows you right here. Apple pieces in spiced sauce. This is the pepperoni with cheese and sauce. Condiment packs, sugar, sweetener, coffee, gum, toilet tissue or hand wipes. And I'll show you what we also did in the field with these right here. crackers, oatmeal cookie, utensil. Please be peanut butter. Yes, peanut butter. All right, now we're in the game. And this is probably the drink pack. So this is cocoa powder. All right. And what is this? Yes. So this is how we heat up our meals when we're in the field. You got the acid packs. And lastly, this is also my beverage pack. So this is lemonade. Right? And like I said, do not destroy this. This is very important.
Let me just readjust this camera right to the side of me.
So obviously, if you're in the field, you're not going to have plates, but I just want to cook everything and then plate it and then show you. So your initial setup is very simple.
Default said LARPing gone to next level.
Yeah, we do everything around here, buddy.
Glenda, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for your follows, y'all. Thank you for your follows. Much appreciated. All right, so remember, you typically don't have plates in the field. All right. So you have all your spreads. You spread them out different places. The whole land area belongs to you. All right. So, first thing first, I know y'all want to see the pizza, right?
Thank you guys for the likes.
I know y'all want to see that pizza. So, this is the pepperoni pizza right here. All right. Now, if you like your stuff, you know, warm or cold, that is depending on you. But I don't like my stuff cold. So, it's important. Usually, we'll have canteens on our hip if we're in a field or in any kind of place in a combat zone. We'll have canteens filled with water. But for this sake, I brought a bottle of water. All right. So first thing you find is this. This is your acid pack, and it shows you how to open it, how to heat up your food, how to take it out. There's these 4 scripts that's connected that has a type of heated acid. So you don't have to start a fire, and that fire gives away your position. All right. Just open up the top. And then you can stick whatever you want in this. So I will stick my pizza in there.
Thank you, Guso, for the follow.
I can see if I could stick, yeah, I'm gonna fold this right here. It depends on how thick this thing is. You could put 1 in, or you could put 2 in, 1 on each side. So I got my pizza in there, all right? And then I could look around. This is my apple pieces and spice sauce, all right? So I think I could fit my apple pieces and spice sauce on the other side. I'm gonna show you some magic. Come on, don't be a little bitch. There we go.
Welcome to everyone who's joining.
For everybody that may be watching and is like, oh, I'm going to join the military, get used to this. All right, this is going to be your everyday thing. So
Thank you, the man 29997 for following.
Got it on both sides. All right. Typically, you'll find some place where you could set this up at. All right. Take your bottle of water, pour it on the inside. It has lines where they suggest that you do not go over. So right here on the bottom, do not overfill. All right. They suggest that you do not overfill that line. But you're out in a combat zone. You know about this, but you don't really care about it. You just feel it a little bit over.
Christoph said, "Hey, watching you from Hungary."
What's going on, brother from Hungary? What's going on? Thank you for the watch. Make sure you follow too. You're going to learn a lot of things. All right. So boom. You got the water in there. It's going to interact with the acid pack.
Thank you, Michelle Mickey,
fold
for
this
following.
over. You fold that over. One side shape. Lay it on the ground. Or lay it up on something. Eventually, it's going to start to heat up.
Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you. We truly appreciate it.
Heat up. You're going to see all kinds of smoke come out of it. I can already smell it from here. All right. The water interaction with that acid pack. Now, while this is doing its thing, you want to prep your water. All right. So
thank you guys, truly.
Think about it like this. If you're in a combat zone, you're not going to have so much bottles of water. You're going to either have a camel pack that you go scrape up, attached to your back on your combat vest that feeds you that line. Or again, if you have your canteen, you're good to go. But if you don't have your canteen or anything, the MRE already have a pack for you. All right. So you take your water source. This is the place where that's going to go. All right. So you simply open this up. All right. You open this up. You take your flavor pack. You pour the contents in here. But you can see it right here. Discard. Take your water. And then
hello.
You'll put your water in the same pack. And remember, y'all, for people that's in the Marine Corps, I was in the Army for 11 years. Deployed twice to Iraq. Survived my experience. Now I'm back in the United States, trying to survive in the corporate world. But look, so you have your
Christoph said, "Have you ever tried other countries' MRE?"
Yes. So lemonade, right? Give it a little twirl. This is your drink now, all right? So you lay that on the side. That is done. That's out the way. This is still heating up, okay? And you look at what else you have, all right? So in the military, we love these crackers, all right? These crackers are incredibly dry. Now, some packs have peanut butter. Other packs have grape jelly. So if there were others, in my case, if there were other soldiers around and we are taking a little breather because we kicked indoors, we did
Glenda says, "Does it stay cold?"
Does it stay cold? Yes, it stays as cold as it can be, depending on the element where you're at. So if you're in a place and it's hot, then it's going to be in the room temperature. As far as like how hot it is or how cold it is going to be room temperature. But this, it gets hot and it really heats up your food as if you got it in a microwave or on a stove. So if we're in a group setting and there's other soldiers around, we will go through our MREs and then we would do trade-offs. Hey, I got my cracker, I got my peanut butter, who got the jelly?
Hello, Johnny B.
All right, then another soldier say, yo, I got the jelly. I want that jelly so I can eat it with my crackers, peanut butter jelly cracker. Hey, I'm gonna give you, and then you start to look around. Yo, I got apple pieces and spice sauce. I give you my apple pieces and spice sauce for your jelly. All right, yeah, boom, boom, and then you switch off. But look at this. This is, imagine a saltine cracker on steroids. It's typically about 2 of these. Good, they didn't change it. 2 of these, 4 squares. All right. So I brought out these plates so you can get a better view of what I'm doing. So typically, obviously, you won't have a plate, but for this show purpose, you got a plate. All right. So you just rip off the little tip. All right. And you want to take half and half. All right. So the first half will go on your first cracker, like so. The second half will go on the second cracker. And don't worry about getting every square inch because you're in the field, you're in a combat zone. You don't got that kind of luxury to to have everything perfectly presented. So you're really going through
Thank you
it.
guys for the likes.
All right. So you want to kind of consolidate your
Christoph said, "Is
Yep.
it true MRE gives you constipation because it's so packed of nutrients?"
It does. Yes, it does. And that is if you are eating this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, if you are on mission, then it's only for that
MW,
moment.
these are MREs.
Huh?
These are MREs.
Yes, these are 100% MREs. And on top of that, these are the MREs that is actually issued to soldiers, to people that's in the military. You can see the logo of the Department of Defense. So this is legit MREs. So where did I put that spoon? Where did I put you?
Welcome to everybody who's joining.
All right. So no spoon. I set it down. I can't see it. Well, this is going to get really, really in the field then. God gave you how many fingers? 10, right? You only need one. The finger becomes the spoon. Look, y'all, in a real life situation, you use what you got.
Christoph said, "If I understand correctly, they even prohibit the commercial sale of U.S. MREs."
That is a negative. If you go to a military base, any active duty installation, you're going to have MREs for sale. The commercial grade MREs and the official MREs, like what you see right here. Hence where I got it from. Always keep your head on a swivel. Always look. Always pay attention.
Glenda said, "Is that all you guys eat? That's what in the packages?"
Yes. Yes, it is. This isn't a restaurant. When you're in a battlefield, all of that luxury stuff that you're accustomed to is out the window. All of it. This is your cup. This is your drink. Like I said before, I'm going to keep saying it. You're not going to have luxuries like plates, anything like that. It's going to be you on the ground with the bugs, with your buddies.
Sunny Day said, "Where are you?"
I'm in Northern Virginia, somewhere. So for the cup, you pinch both of these and you make it like a little pour. Support it from the back. They didn't change a thing.
Beats by Dr. Phil says, I think he placed the utensils on his left side.
Think I did?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I did. Oh yes, I did. It was hiding
Mm-hmm.
underneath my book bag.
And
Thank you.
then
Thank you, Battle.
Diane, thank you for following. And
Thank you, Battle.
Christoph said, you just demonstrated to never give away your position. Haha.
Here we go. All right. So we have all of those set up. Now let me show you.
Erica said, is this fake? Because we're the battlefield, the backyard.
The battlefield is wherever you want it to be. Some of y'all go to jobs, and that's your battlefield. What you call it work.
Thank you guys for the likes.
So by now, this is already heated up. All right. Slide that out slow. And this looks like the apples. So they got this little piece right here where you can slide it through. Think of like a hot pocket, right? And it will hold itself up, right? Funny, now they're adding nutritional facts in the back as if that actually mattered. But you can set this down right here for later. And it will cover the important sides. keeping
Christian Gilmore
keeping the
says,
pack out of the dirt.
Christian Gilmore said, how long have you been in the military?
From 2003 to 2015.
Thank you guys for the likes.
I've been all over the world. Been all over the
Gusto
United
said
States.
you could see the steam.
Yes, this acid pack get very, very hot. You obviously don't want to put your hands in it or touching the water or playing around with it. All right, so when you're dealing with this stuff, you go right to it, pull it out, don't play. This is the pizza. Moment of truth. What do the pizza look like?
Erica said 2023 to 2015.
Ah, what branch?
Sayara J says, hello from North Carolina, where are you?
Northern Virginia.
And Glenda said, this is very educational for people that want to join.
If you want to join, make sure that you be aware of this because this will be your life. So definitely get used to it.
And then Beats by Dr. Phil said, I can see the steam.
This is the pizza, pepperoni pizza.
Glenda said, lol, I'm too old now.
All right, y'all, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Let me see what this tastes like.
Sayara J says, the pizza looks decent.
It smells decent.
Ash said, I was in Young Marines from 8 to 14 years old. I'm a mom now. This brings me back.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me open up my senses. Because we got all the time. This is a battlefield, right?
Dwayne said,
I had a lot of MREs in my lifetime. I have never seen a pizza. This is new. Right, here we go.
Dwayne said, hello from Killeen featuring Hood. I love MREs. User 5131 says knife question mark. Glenda says it actually looks like the school pizza. Arthur said I just had pizza for dinner. Ash said pizza are good. Thank you Barrington Dixon for the follow. Thank you Lynn for the follow.
Oh my God, this is like pig slop. Look, I can tell you this much.
Christoph said, is that a knife holster on your plate carrier? Why not put it directly on a mole?
No, this is not a knife holster. You're Talking about my plate carrier
Mm-hmm.
right here. It's a medic kit.
Arthur said hello from Minnesota.
What's going on?
Uh,
This is my knife.
Fisher said hi from PA.
What's going on, PA? I'm from New York. What's up?
Jerry said just stopped by, never been in the military. Thanks for serving. Those MREs don't look good.
My pleasure. I can tell you this much. This pizza is an acquired taste. Far from Domino's, far from Pizza Hut, far from your local mom and pop pizzas that make outstanding pizzas. This thing,
Thank you, Joy Leon,
it would
for
definitely take
follow.
some time to get used to. But I'll tell you
Shane.
this: if you're in the field and you're in Afghanistan, you're in Iraq, you in wherever you're at, whatever the conflict zone you're serving in.
Shane said, I know that pizza isn't from New York.
This would be, yeah, this would probably be the best thing you ever tasted in a while.
Joy Leon says East TN here, Tennessee. Glenda said, I'm also from New York, also live in Memphis now.
What part of New York? If you say you're from New York, what part? Oh my
And
goodness.
then Fisher said, thanks for your service. User 5131 says, what brand of knife?
Salt. Salt. Very sharp.
Erica said, hey, if you're
Ridge edge.
Hey, if you're hungry, you will eat it. Trust. Ha ha ha.
100%. Like I said before, it is an acquired taste. But if you're in a conflict zone and you've been spending the last 5-6 hours kicking indoors, turning wives to widows, doing whatever you got to do to make it back. Look, it's plain and simple. That pizza is good enough to eat, but it is still an acquired taste. Okay, the stuff that they pack the pizza like together, like all the ingredients. You know, this isn't the typical bread or dough that you're used to. It's because these things.
Thank you, Lonely Mountains, for the
these
follow.
These things are actually made for longevity in these packs. Another fun fact with MREs. Did y'all know that these things, coming from an impact perspective, these things were meant to withstand the impact if it was parachuted or dropped 1,250 feet in the air and it lands on the ground, it would still be intact.
Thank you, Charlene Reagan, for the follow.
But
Joy
for the
Leon.
pizza, you got to consider that these MREs last for well over a decade, undisturbed. So you got to think about the preservative measures that is applied to all of this. So you're not going to have that smooth, silky marinara sauce. You're not going to have the type of cheese that kind of like breaks down, melts when it's heated through a source. This thing still looks like it came out the refrigerator, right? But it's been sitting in this heat pack for quite a bit of time, direct heat.
Joy Leon said, my grandfather served in World War II, 82nd Airborne Paratrooper.
Death from above. Love it.
Hamza said, is that Dr. Dre?
Ask me again in another year.
Sayara J said, do you think we will be relying on rations soon?
If you don't have any, you're screwed.
Glenda said, I'm from the Bronx.
St. Lawrence, what's good?
Yo, funny bro. You funny bro said deport. Fisher says, so what's in it then?
A lot of things. You got your drink, which I just drank the whole thing because it was actually good. So mine was lemonade. This is your cup. All right. You got your heat source. You got a secondary drink. This is chocolate protein powder. All right. So remember, the idea for these MREs is to give you
Thank you, Apple
energy source, is to
44880
replenish your
for the follow.
carbs, is to give you that 15% fat that you may have lost by running, walking, getting into your fire positioning,
Thank you guys for the likes.
popping up, doing all this kind of high level activities. So, protein. I'm not gonna do anything with this. I don't need it.
Beats by
But
Dr.
y'all get the
Phil.
idea. And like I said before, this is important because you could take all of your trash and it becomes
Sierra.
a
Okay,
trash
sorry.
can. And the reason why you do this is because you don't want to leave traces of the places that you were at, because the enemy
Thank you, Tay-Tay's
actually
layering
look
space
at
for
this
the
kind of
follow.
stuff. Oh, this group, this military group, so and so, was right here. How do we know? Because they left all of their MRE packaging right here, and then they could connect the dots. The enemy is not as stupid as you think they are. They're not a whole bunch of cavemen, barbarians running around. These are very educated, sophisticated people. So they do look at your stuff. So this is why you want to be able to save this instead of savagely open it up. So you could turn it into a trash can, and then you could put it in your backpack, your go bag, whatever you got. Put it back in there, and you ready to continue to jump into the fight.
Beats by Dr. Phil said, "Where can I purchase these MREs?"
You could look online. Amazon have them. Or if you are fortunate enough, you could go to a neighboring active duty base. It doesn't have to be Army, it just has to be an active duty military base. All right. They will have them typically in the commissary. If you look
Glenda,
online,
I know I'm funny.
if you
I
go
know.
to Amazon, if you go to Amazon and you put in the search bar on Amazon, MRE or meals ready to eat, then you're going to see a lot of military ones and a lot of commercial
Thank you guys for the likes, though.
MREs that will pop
Thank
up.
you,
The
thank you.
commercial ones tend to be the ones that's individually packed in a white canister of some sort. The real ones, like the one I'm holding, you will see those pictures in a brown box. The military do not spend no money on packaging. The cheaper, the better. A brown box. And it will have like, I think like either 12 of them or 18 of them or so.
On
Could be
YouTube,
off
thank you
a
guys for the
little bit with
likes.
numbers. But look for the brown box and look for MRE plastered all over it. And if, especially if you see the Department of Defense logo, you hit the jackpot.
Joy Leon said, "Chef, thank you for your service."
Hey, it was my pleasure. Trust me. Thank
And
you.
home.
I went through my 11-year experience. I survived my experience, and now I'm here to show you just a little bit of that experience. And this is why I've done this setup for y'all. What's
home.
the next one out of this package? Oatmeal cookies. Oh my goodness! Look, y'all. If you have a MRE and it has M&Ms, any kind of cookie, you are now the master trader. So imagine, you got your whole squad with you, right? It's like 8, 9 of y'all, and y'all just got done running a mission. Now you have a time, like 5, 10 minutes max to eat, and you open up your MRE, and you got an oatmeal cookie, or you got a chocolate chip cookie, or you got the M&M peanuts, or hell, like even
Thank you,
chocolate
EWF, for the
M&Ms.
follow.
You could trade that for another meal if you're good enough.
TikTok guidelines moderator said Unk is having episodes again.
Episodes, flashback, food, TSD. Look at this, man. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Pause. Hold on.
Why you do it like that?
Yep.
EWF said, "Hi, I'm from Texas." Fisher said, "Are all of the MRE different?" Fisher said, are all of the MREs different?
Yes, 100%. These two right here. So I got this one. It's a beef patty, grilled jalapeno pepper jack. And then this one is chicken stir fry.
Chicken stir fry.
Yeah, oh, look at that. It's still dry.
OO said 360. Question mark?
All right. Now this is the last one right here.
Oh man.
This is the for this meal. This is the apple pieces and spice sauce.
EWF said them are good to have.
100%.
And Glenda said is going to eat all of them.
Yep. 100%. So check this out. This is the chef in me. This is the chef in me, y'all.
Anna Velli said, where is Bigfoot?
I got apple pieces and spice sauce.
Anna, let's
and
just
then
say
I
he
got
ain't
oatmeal
nowhere here.
cookies. Right? So let me try this first and get my palate right.
EWF said, I take something like that for lunch at work.
Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Apple pieces. You can see the steam coming off of that.
Thank you guys for the likes.
Look, y'all. The chef in me is coming out.
Okay.
Apple pieces, spice sauce. Follow me on this, y'all. Follow me.
All right, let's see where he takes us.
Apple pieces, spice sauce, oatmeal cookie. If I crumble this up and put it in the apple.
Thank you, Bill Got Cars, for the follow.
If I crush that up and mix it in with the apple pieces and spice sauce, what do I have, y'all? What do I have? Think about it. What do I have now? What did I just create? What did I just create, y'all?
Apple crisp, BB's Tone said.
Apple pie. Yes, apple crisp, apple pie.
Yeah. Looks good. You guys think it looks good? He seems to be enjoying it. Fisher said, I guess if you're hungry enough, you'll eat anything.
100%. In the military, across the board, I don't care what branch. The only times you're eating this is if you're deployed to a combat
superlatives sharpening.
All right.
For the follow. Thank you, Colts Katana, for the follow. OO said, is that orange pie?
Apple pie now. Look.
Thank you.
The military treats y'all good. All right.
For the follow.
You actually,
thank
you're
you,
actually going to be eating
D1
top grade food.
For sharing the live.
All right. You're going to actually eat
what
top
is
grade
going on
food.
Here? He's trying MREs. That's what's happening.
Now.
At night. Thank you, yeah, guys. 2.0 for the follow. EWF, how cold is it there? My hands are freezing. Let's just say that.
It's cold enough. But look, I had worse. So this is nothing to me. So look, y'all. The only time you're going to be eating MREs, again, is when you are in a conflict zone. This is not the regular food for the military, so please don't let all of this misconstrue your beliefs. In the military, you get treated incredibly well, above average well,
we are
better than what you could ever experience in the civilian world. Usually, if you're not in the field, if you're not in the conflict zone, you're usually on base. You got the best foods. You would never have so much a variety of food. You will never eat as good.
Thank you guys for the likes.
Ever as good as if you were actually either on base here, stateside, somewhere in the United States, and you get fed a lot better if you was overseas doing your thing. So the only time you're eating this kind of stuff is if you are in a troop carrier, if you are in a Humvee and you're like in the middle of bum crap nowhere, and this is the only food source, is what you was able to put in your go bag and bring with you. All right. So I'm showing y'all some stuff where, you know, hey, I just had pizza, you know, cracker with peanut butter. I took the oatmeal and I realized, like, hold on, I got an oatmeal cookie and I got apple pieces and spiced sauce. Boom, put it together.
EWF said, good, I need some of that food. Sounds healthy. Uh, Infinity GR said, bro, just get McDonald's.
It's not healthy. It's very, it's very packed with a lot of carbs. Think about it. You need energy. You got a carrier plate. You got a bulletproof vest. You got on your gear. You got a you got your you know your health pack with you. You got on a Kevlar. You're a full battle. You got your ammo that you're you know that you're gonna be carrying around with you. You got all this gear. Um, you're going to get weighed down. You're going to get tired. You know, you're running. When I say running, you got your weapon, you got everything going, full battle rattle, and you're sprinting from one place to another, trying not to get shot, trying not to get caught, anything like that, right? And you're doing this for hours. You're an athlete. You're doing this stuff for hours. You're going to get very tired.
CJ,
You're
we're
going
ready.
to be
Yep.
sweaty.
Yep.
You're doing all of this in adverse terrain. All right, it's not like police where they get to run on a flat surface and chase people. No, you're running up mountains. You're running down mountains. You're in a very cold Arctic somewhere, or very cold elements. You're in very hot elements. On my second deployment back to a different part of Iraq, just to put it in a better perspective for you, at 11 o'clock at night, it was 80 degrees. When I woke up in the morning, it was 140.
Dang.
That's the part of Iraq where I was for a whole 15 months, because at the end of 12 months, we got a 3-month extension. So, seen it all, been through it all.
Fisher said, you all deserve the best. Bro, Colts Katana said, bro is prepared for anything.
All the time.
I Can Smell said, can I have your stuff? As SJ said, war ready.
All the time, baby. You know
And
what time
EWF said, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that was life. And you just learn to live with it.
EWF said, thanks for your service.
So this is a cool thing. Oh, thank you. It's my pleasure. So this is what I was showing y'all with the pack right here. So you
Fisher,
got the
thank you.
towelette.
Thank you.
You got the towelette.
I'm trying my best.
Right? Should have an alcohol pad. Yes. It has an alcohol wipe. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is coffee stuff. So this is your creamer. That's the creamer. You got your salt, just in case you wanted to put it on a pizza. What is this? Oh, this is new.
EWF said, good to have.
Freeze dried coffee. All right.
Freeze dried
coffee. So you can actually make mocha. It's my chef coming out of me. All right. So this is a sugar pack, and this is a sweetener. Okay. Pack of gum. 2 sticks of gum. This is very important. Very, very important. Do I need to tell you why?
I think you should.
I'm gonna show you why. All right. So first,
Thank you, Tio Sammy, for the follow.
First, let me get this gum. I love this gum. Look, it's 2025. I got out
Strong. Yep.
2015. I'm still
Thank you,
feeding for the
Rao
gum.
family, for the follow.
Follow if you want to see something interesting that you can actually learn.
Whoa.
You know, as we move forward in this unsettling world.
Colts Katana said the gum is considerate of them.
Yeah.
I'm watching said, what are y'all doing? Kira, thank you for the follow. Ex-firefighter
If y'all just came
1426
on,
for the follow.
if y'all just came on, make sure that y'all
Anon, thank you for the follow.
rewind this. This will be posted. Okay, this live session will be posted.
Quiff,
Make sure y'all just
light, thank you for the follow.
hit it back.
Liquid, thank you for the follow.
All right, make sure you hit it back and then watch from the beginning. So check this out.
Shaking 298 said, do you experience PTSD and do you sleep well?
I sleep when I take sleeping aids. So you know how they got those gummies? They say, oh, you just take 2. I tried to take 2 before, and it really lagged over. You know, like jet lag. It really lagged over for me. So since then, I just only took 1. 10 milligrams.
Thank you, Xander, for the follow.
Gummy. So look, chocolate mocha, y'all. I told y'all this is the chef shit coming out of me right now. So this is the chocolate protein drink powder. And then we also have sugar 1.
It's freezing out here.
We got the creamer. And we got the coffee.
Shaking 298 said,
what I would do is I would take all 3 of these, open up this pack, and pour it in here. Pour the water in there, shake it up, let it sit. And now you got chocolate mocha protein drink. All right, so that's a little insider.
Either you have said, what's the temperature there?
Right now,
seeing that it's almost 10 o'clock here in Virginia.
It's 10 p.m., right?
No, it's 9:56.
All right, so it is late, and I know you gotta, do your thing tomorrow. So I was gonna open up these 2.
Are you still can?
Are we still good with time?
We're at 52.
Here for the long haul?
We're at 52 minutes.
52 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right, look. Toilet tissue. All right.
Thank you, Queen,
MRE
for the follow.
packs come with moist towelettes. Okay? Come with moist towelettes. Now, you get toilet tissue not to wipe your hands.
Hold up.
Do y'all follow me? You get toilet tissue not to wipe your hands. If you're in the field, you simply push this out. You only get a handful of these, all right? What I mean by handful is, look at the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces. 6 pieces that represents 6 ply of tissues. Ply meaning, you ever notice on your toilet tissue, the individual squares, and then you got the line to rip it off? Imagine 6 squares. That's what this is. So, when you are in the middle of nowhere and there's no porta potty in sight,
Trill the truth. Thank you for the follow.
You still gotta go. You can't hold it, or the mess in your stomach. You cannot hold that in, because you're just gonna cause injury to yourself, right? So you tell your squad leader, hey, Sart, I gotta go out real quick. Gotta lay the deuce. Your squad leader is gonna say, eye specialist, eye prop. Make sure you get a battle buddy. and you go somewhere not too far, hit the wood line if you have a wood line, and if you're in the desert, hey, go sew off paces. Do what you got to do, soldier. Boom. Take these, and you want to get it down to like, you want to maximize what you got because you don't know how much wipes it's going to take. See this in the middle? Rip a little hole, stick your finger through that,
Oh no.
and in the field, this is how you wipe yourself. All right? I'm gonna show y'all straight up.
EWF says useless. And
Just like this. You
I
wipe.
use less. Yeah.
Yeah, you use
I
less.
use less. Yeah.
Use less, because I got 2-ply. I got 2-ply on me. All right? But this is how you wipe yourself. This goes into your boot. You know what I mean? Because I'm on live, I'm trying to be PG with it, but I'm trying to show y'all. Hold my finger out like that so you can get the legit.
John Walker said, "Want to get on your finger?"
That's the purpose. But look, when it's some will be on your finger, yes, but most will be on this paper. And then you just take this, fold it up like so, and then you just wipe it off.
Oh no.
Anything that's excess, you take a bottle of water, you clean it, or you can reuse your moist towelette, what's left of it, hit the edges and your fingers. You don't want sitting bacteria, so hit the edges, and then just wipe off, get back into the mission.
You overwhooping said, "What am I learning? I just joined."
What did you just join? And please say the Air Force. Or you just joined this live
Just
session.
joined live, yeah. And then John Walker said, "Private, this is disgustingly unsanitary."
Hey, everything that y'all have learned in the civilian capacity, kick it out the door. It doesn't exist. There will be continuous display of what y'all would consider barbarism. All right? You got to do what you have to do. And most of the time, it's not going to be met with a lot of fluff, rainbows, and clouds, okay? You got to get in dirty. You're eating on the ground. You don't know what is around you. You could be sitting with bugs for all you know. Spiders, snakes, depending on where you at.
Humble Love said, "How do you wipe in the wilderness?"
Same thing.
Thank you, Queen Bee 22 for the follow.
Same thing. No matter where you go. No matter where you go. You could be in the hot desert. You could be in a jungle scenario because they just brought the jungle operations back. And on top of that, for y'all that planning on joining, if you join the Army, let your recruiter know you want to go to they brought back the jungle warfare school. Make sure you tell your recruiter you want to go to that.
Marcus, thank you for the follow.
So for the person that asks, again, poke a little hole, a little bit above the middle. You go back in there. You know, you squat, whatever you do, you go back in there. You do one of those. And again, I'm being PG-13. Once you have the content right here, it's going to be a little bit on your finger. Fold it over, like so. See that? And then you just push up.
Omar,
like that. And then with the back pieces, you get in your finger, clean your fingernail off because you don't want sitting bacteria again. All right, clean that off as much as you can. You go back, you take your moist towelette, you finish off whatever left of your moist towelette, finish that off.
Thank you, Omar, for the follow.
And then you take your water source, and then you just wash your hands off, and you get back into the mission.
Cholo Hamilton said, "Why you got to use your finger?"
Because you want to make sure you get every last
Thank you,
drop
Electric Dance One, for the follow.
as much as you can. with this because you only have but so much. You only got 6 ply. All right.
Roland
So
Bishop. Thank you.
so that's what's in this pack. All right. If y'all have any questions about the MRE that I just opened,
Thank you, Humble
please
Love, for the
ask.
follow.
I'm about to get all this stuff together, put it in a nice little pile, and I can show y'all the next one.
Ave said he's not allowed to make sandwiches, bro.
Huh?
Ave said he's not allowed to make sandwiches, bro. Meaning
Why
you.
you ain't allowed to make sandwiches?
No,
Anybody
meaning
can make
you.
sandwiches.
Meaning you.
Huh?
Meaning you.
Hey, you ain't see me go to the bathroom. I'm not out there anymore.
Gemini 5 said, bro, if you don't get out of your backyard talking about in the field, boy, stop.
Hey, I'm only showing y'all as real as things could get. And of course, the backyard is always the perfect place. Because look at this. You don't know what is really planned that will be happening here. And you better pray to God that you don't have to resort to a video like this in order to take you through the next phases of what could potentially happen. And I'm not saying that things is going to happen in a way where, you know, bad stuff is going to cause us to live like this. But all I'm saying is, you know, you always want to be not only ready, but you want to constantly learn different skill sets that could probably save you. You don't want to always find yourself in a situation where you don't have the necessary tools or you don't have the knowledge to survive that experience that you're going through at that moment. It's always good to have it up here and not use it than to be in a situation where you actually need it and you don't have it. So don't worry about, bro, this is your backyard. Don't worry about the backyard. Worry about what I'm showing you in a setting like this. All right? You're going a little too literal. Ease up a little bit, man. It's not that serious.
That man said, what to put when starting a bug out bag?
Bug out bags is very simple. You gotta, when you putting together your bug out bag, you have it for a specific reason, to go from point A to B in half of a second, right? That means if you're using your bug out bag, you're in a situation where you are really, really jacked up. So if you have any kind of ID, passports, it will be in your bug out bag. You in your bug out bag, you need cash, not cards, none of that digitized stuff. You need hardcore cash. You might have like a map. You know, if you're in a field operations setting, you might have a map of the actual town that you're operating in, and that map is going to show you. You know, all right, I'm right here. Hey, I just evaded capture. I'm right here. I'm able to plot. I'm right here in this city. I got landmarks. I got street signs. I got buildings. I got terrain that I could pinpoint on this map. So it will show you how to get around. You might have a list of numbers in your operation area that you can actually call in case of extreme emergencies. You might have passcodes and stuff like that. You might have like one change of clothes, one t-shirt, jeans, you know, depending on the setting. Again, you will know all of this prior to going to that area where you're going to be operating in.
Thank you,
Is
Mr. Eric,
is that
for the follow.
Time period? Is it sunny? Is it winter? Is it raining? So that weather pattern would dictate the kind of, you know, extra clothes that you're going to be bringing with you. And it's not like clothes with an S, it's like one outfit, right?
John.
And that's pretty much it. That's the bug out bag. Oh, I'm sorry, in a weapon, but that's more that's more Hollywood, simply because you got to think about when you're entering the operations area. You're not going to be able to
Thank you,
bring
James Beverly
a
6 for the
hand
follow.
weapon of any kind, big or small, like a 45 or a 22. And 22s is practically toys, but you're not going to bring a hand weapon with you, because you're not going to bring it past their versions of customs, right? You're not going to be able to smuggle it if you go past checkpoints because they're going to find it. So the weapon is a source where once you get into your operations area, you will be able to use targeting and get with the local populace there and buy these type of weapon, knives, anything that you need on site. All right.
Uh,
Um, but yeah, I'm a end that one like that. I'm not gonna go too
John
far into that.
John Walker said, "Are you a Nigerian?"
I am.
Part.
So I am a eighth generation Nigerian in America. So I'm an American Nigerian. Um, Bloodline all the way up from Oyo, Nigeria.
And Stephen Love said, "What's too old to join for the military?"
I think they increased the age because back when I was in like in my early 20s. I'm 42 now. I believe they brought the age up to either 40 or 45, and I'm leaning more towards 45.
Mm.
Are you trying to join? What kind of branch you trying to join, man, at an old age? You better talk about Air Force. You don't want to be in no Marine Corps or no Army at no 38, 39. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. It's too much impact on your body, unless if you work out on a regular basis.
Stephen Love said, "Would you go back?"
I will go back in a heartbeat. You don't understand how much I miss the military. Let me tell you this. The military, I mean, obviously, I will go back. Let me
Thank
take
you,
a step back. Let me
Mevs
take a step
Me
back. I
861
will go back
31 for the
to the
follow.
Army.
And thank you,
Yes,
Young
for sure.
Fowler 87 for the follow.
And then I'll trade off to the Air Force. But the military is the easiest life that you will ever have. They tell you where to be, what uniform to be in, what exactly you will be doing, how long you will be doing it. Uh, you work Monday through Friday, typically, unless if you got field time, then it's, you know, I'll be back home when I get
Thank
back
you, PJ
home.
Holloway for the follow.
You do honestly get the chance to see the world on the military's dime. A lot of the times y'all spend as a civilian, y'all save up a lot of money. It take a whole year for y'all to save up to go to Europe, to Germany, to Paris, to all these different places. And on the military, it's just like this. You could go to your chain of command and request orders to go to another country, and if your if your MOS, or if you're an officer, if the branch that you're in um, is needed in another base somewhere overseas, then those orders will come through very quick, right? Um, you get basic allowance for housing, BAH. You get basic allowance for substance, which is the military. Like when I was in, um, I lived off post. I had my own house off post, right? So my BAH came right into my pocket outside of my base pay, which was also incredible. Um, so I had basic allowance for housing. That's money that they give to cover your rent or a good part of your mortgage, right? If you have a house, and then they give you money
Thank you, Mark
for
Chet
food.
for the live
So
follow.
mine was like around four, almost 500 extra dollars just for me to go food shopping.
Thank you guys
And
for the
you get
follow.
all the
Thank you,
uniforms that you
Marcus. Go
need.
on, get the money for the follow.
You could go to the malls. You could go to these different places. They'll give you discounts. When you shopping at local malls, when you around the civilians, you show your military ID, they give you discounts. When you're on base, this is the important one because I've done a video about this not too long ago and it's already posted, and I did a short video. Everybody that's a civilian are paying astronomical fees in your grocery stores. And on top of that, a lot of y'all are paying taxes on your food. Eggs
Thank you, Memento
in
Mori,
the civilian world, eggs
for
is what, nine,
the follow.
almost $10 for a dozen. Check this out. And I done a video and I showed you my receipt. So you can verify this. I went to the Army
Thank you,
base.
Edward Brim, for the follow.
I went to my Army base here, and 18 count eggs, grade A, white, large eggs, 18 of them cost me $5 and some change, like $5.78 or something like that. No tax. So on a military base, whether you are a veteran or you are currently serving, there's no taxes. And all of the prices, whether you go to the commissary
Marcus
because you're
Gunn, get the
shopping
money
for
for the
food,
follow.
or you go to the PX, and the PX is like a Walmart on a military base, and you want to shop for clothes, toys for your kids, electronics, whatever, right? No
Thank you
tax.
guys for the likes.
So would I, if I had a chance, would I go back active duty? I'd drop everything and do it in a heartbeat. I'll drop everything. I won't even think about it. It's not even a thought process. Yes, I would do it. Next question.
USAFNU Clear Vet said you can't shop on base just because you're a veteran. You have to be retired.
That's a negative. That is a negative. I don't know who told you that. You're definitely misinformed. Your veterans card that you get from the Veterans Affairs will actually allow you 100% privilege on any active duty base.
Neil Husky said, "Did you go to war against your own people, the American people?"
No.
Username 5562 said, "Any advice for someone wanting to join Marines?"
Go talk to a Marine recruiter. Look, everybody's situation is different. I know because I talked to some people. Some people experience they want to go to college, they want to do the college thing, but it might be out of reach for them for financial reasons, right? Or they don't have parents that could kind of get them into college because of, again, financial reasons. So, if college is out of reach for you and you want to, change your life, go in, talk to a recruiter, go the enlisted route. That's the only thing available to you. All right. Get in and then worry about what you need to do to add more value to your life. You could go to college while you're enlisted in the military, in the Marine Corps, in whatever you want as a branch. And you could, it's called tuition assistance. So it's very similar to the post 9/11 GI Bill when you get out, right? But the only difference is tuition assistance, you're not getting paid extra money. When you utilize your post 9/11 GI Bill, you're actually getting a real stipend, right? So back in 2011, I went to college, undergrad. In 2011, when I used my post 9/11 GI Bill, it paid for my entire bachelor's degree. And at that time, in 2011, I was getting paid $55,000 a year just to go to college because I utilized my post 9/11. So your tuition assistance, it's going to pay for your class by class. Bust out a quick, 3 years or whatever, and then
Thank
you're
you,
good to
G
go.
Black
And then
888
go
for
commission.
follow.
But I'll tell you this, if you want to spend a long time and make the military a career, definitely go either warrant officer or commission. I'm more in favor of warrant. That was the trail that I was on, warrant officer. So you know, I'm impartial to that. But you want to get a bar somewhere, whether it's a commissioned officer or warrant. At some point in your military career, that's the path you want to go.
I think we should end it right here. My hands are freezing.
Yeah, it's getting
It's
real late.
10:20.
It's getting real late. I could do like another video probably in my kitchen.
Yeah.
With these two remaining MREs.
Thank you, username 5567 for the follow. Thank you, Graham07.
Yeah, I definitely want to thank all of y'all for your time, for following.
Yes, definitely.
For subscribing. For those that's on the YouTube aspect. Look, I'm here for it. If you have any other questions, wait until I get on live again with these two MREs. And hey, we could go back and forth pound for pound, y'all. All right.
You gonna be live tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow for sure.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna show y'all something else in the kitchen though. All right. Smash burgers and another thing. I have these different type of show themes, which is one of them is off the hip. So it's me
cooking off the hip.
Yep, cooking off the hip. So it's me just going into my kitchen, kind of like a mystery basket, going into my kitchen and like, I want to make something, but I don't know. Sometimes I'll turn out a hit. Sometimes I will bomb the living crap out of it. But in between, y'all will be watching. It's very fun, very interactive. So yeah, if you see me live, join it, because 10 times out of 10, it might be cooking off the hip.
Yep. And again, thank you for the likes, for the follows.
Much love, y'all. Thank you.
And we will see y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Yep, for sure.
Oh my gosh. My hands. Right.